Hey guys, so since I'm a little late on this, I'm going to do my WWE um, review of the last pay per view. Well, live event. Live event. So I'm going to say, first off, loved it. I loved it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Not perfect, but damn near close. I loved it. Um, So War Games, love the ladies fight, great matchup. Um, what more can I say? Just phenomenal matchup. Just the way they did it, really good. Men's War Games, awesome. The storyline was great on both fronts. I couldn't ask for more. Um, Rhea Ripley just killed it. She really did. All the ladies were really great in that match. That opened up the events for the night. But yeah, I couldn't, dude. I mean, and in the other matches for the night too, they were really great as well. My only slight complaint, I guess, although it's not really a complaint because I don't really know how you would do it or go about doing it, but my only slight complaint is I wish that they would have found some way to where they would have crowned the women's U.S. championship and the women's continental championship that night. But like I said, with those stories just now starting and everything, I don't know how they would have went about doing it. But because I'm starting to get really into those stories right now. But yeah, I mean, great great live event, or whatever you want to call it. Loved it. 9 out of 10. Of course, the war game matches they really took the night, I think. Um, they kind of stole the show, if you will. Tribal Chief and the Bloodline, the original Bloodline, teaming up with CM Punk. Even though I kind of questioned it at the beginning, like, why would CM Punk team with them? After I seen it play out on Monday Night Raw the following night, everything really made sense. It is all coming together now. It's totally going to set up a Seth Rollins versus CM Punk later on down the line. I don't know exactly when, but we know we're going to see us at some point in the near future. We're going to see CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, and it may have already happened because I missed this episode of Monday Night Raw. Unfortunately, I had some stuff going on and I missed this episode, so I'm going to try to get caught up tonight. But yeah, I'm really hoping that I'm really thinking though that there's going to be a matchup between those two very soon. The question is as to whether Seth Rollins is going to become a heel, or they're going to make CM Punk become the heel. That I don't know yet. Just because WWE, every time they have a match, one wrestler versus the other wrestler, you got to have a heel. So apparently, I don't know. Personally, I don't think you need it. That's just for added storyline purposes. I'm perfectly content with just the two going at it. I just want to see a nice, cool. I just want to see a really awesome match. And you put those two in the ring together, I think you're going to get a really awesome match. I really do. They've been building this thing up since CM Punk came back. They've done a great job with the storyline. And now it feels like we're getting closer to the two in a match together. But my only thing is don't rule out Drew McIntyre. I think Drew's somewhere in the background waiting for his rematch with CM Punk also, even though we think we're done with that story, but are we really? Are we really? Because you can never really rule out Drew McIntyre. Although right now Drew is going to have his hands full with Sami Zayn. I look for that duo to be a really good matchup coming in too. So I mean, everything played really well. Like I said, it. And then you've got, because the Bloodline has wronged so many people, so to the point where if you team up with the Bloodline, suddenly now you're the bad guy because you teamed up with them. We've seen that with Cody Rhodes. Now we're seeing that with CM Punk. And we're seeing that with Sami Zayn. So, I don't know. Wait and see, I guess. But I like what they're doing so far. So, and in that regard, too, those wrestlers don't necessarily need to be heels. Just because, hey, as soon as you team up with him, because the Bloodline used to be heels, so if you team up with them, now you're a heel too, or you become a part of the Bloodline, now you're a heel too. Even though I don't really think the old Bloodline is a heel any longer, but time will tell, because it doesn't look like Roman Reigns has really learned his lesson yet, so to speak. So he's still going to be Roman Reigns. But yeah, that, and of course we already know that the original Bloodline and the new Bloodline are still clashing. That's still going on. Rhea Ripley is still going to try to get her belt, her title back at some point. We know that Liv is going to go after Io Sky is going after Liv Morgan. I don't really see Liv losing her title in that match. It's going to be a good one, but I just don't see Liv losing her belt. And I do see Rhea Ripley somehow or another getting involved. Even though she said she's not going to get involved, I think she's probably going to get involved somehow. Which is going to set up another storyline there. But yeah, now we have the Continental title coming down. Who's going to win that? Who's going to win the women? By the way, I mean the women's Continental title and the women's U.S. title. I'm still waiting to see what's going to happen there. I've heard a lot of people say the women shouldn't have their own titles like that. And I'm like, no, it's long overdue. The men have had their titles this long. It's long overdue that the women get theirs too, especially now that they have a really, really strong female roster. Probably the best female roster that WWE has ever had. My opinion. I mean, yes, in the past we had China, and I'm not taking anything away from what they had in the past. Not just China, but I'm about to fall asleep, so. But I'm just saying, like, they've had good rosters in the past. Don't get me wrong. The female rosters have been really great over the years. But I just, in my opinion, I think right now they probably have the best roster they've ever had. Even though, even though the Queen isn't there right now, and even though we're also missing, oh goodness. Well, let's just say, like, we're missing a couple ladies on that roster right now. Yeah, but some of them may come back. I'm hoping that they do. But even with them gone, I mean, you've got so many coming up on NXT right now. Valkyria has been really hot lately. Um, Dude is just such a vast cast right there of really great ladies, and you know, you got Jade Cargill that you know she'll be back pretty soon. So there's another line in the fray. Why not give them a couple more belts? Because I mean, um, the fact of the matter is, a lot of people go to these events now to see what the ladies are going to do, just as much as they are the guys. And why not? When you got a Rhea Ripley and you've got a Liv Morgan and you've got, you know, you've got so many on that roster. You got a Valkyria. You've got, an Io Sky. So, but yeah, I think that they have. There's great potential there. But then you got the men's U.S. title that just changed hands recently. You got the New Day now changing, becoming heels. So, I mean, a lot of things are going on right now, and I have to say I like what I see. And now the live event, Saturday live event, or I think that's what they're calling it. I'm really looking forward to seeing it, see what happens there. I may not get to see it until Sunday. I don't know yet, because my mom's birthday is Friday night, and so we might be celebrating that one Saturday night ish. So, waiting to see what's going to happen there. And but yeah, definitely looking forward to watching the Saturday live event and seeing what happens there. I think it's going to be a really, really good show to end the year for WWE as far as the live events go. So, looking forward to it. And yeah, so that's all I got for that for the review. Again, 9 out of 10 on War Games. Really good setting, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what WWE does to close the year out. So that's all I got for this video. Hope you all liked it. Peace out, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.